last year, he helped lead the East to victory, and he also won the dunk contest, so quite a weekend for him.
Now, here is Harden. Shot clock at 6. Bosch, a screen on Wade. Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Here's Wall. Wall had to wait until his 4th season to make an All-Star game for the former #1 pick of relief to finally be selected.
Yeah, but that was more a function of him battling injuries and not shooting the ball that well that led to him. And it's not a bad thing sometimes to have to work to earn those all-star votes. I mean, you appreciate them more when it doesn't come easy for you.
58 seconds left to play in the first. He dishes it to LeBron. And Wall kicks to Wade. Clock at 6. Wall wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star Game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance. Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Back to James. Gasol, a screen on Hayward. James dishes to Gasol. Wade kicks to Wall. A three-pointer off the mark. And here is Cousins. Outside Bosch. Hayward with a screen for Bosch. Three-pointer. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk.
And so the first quarter.
Tune in this Friday night.
A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already played. And welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And Kevin, already some highlight reel plays.
Yeah, they're playing at a nice tempo right now, Clark, giving the fans a show.
They've got Drummond. Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Butler in at the 2 guard. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second round.
Well, when you know where your teammate is going to be, it doesn't make a difference whether it's a normal game in the regular season or at All-Star Weekend.
I agree with you. I mean, they play well as teammates, and you're going to just naturally make plays with guys that you're used to playing with here, and not a whole lot of defensive resistance.
Well, if you like defense, don't watch this game.
The All-Star festivities always a big draw for VIPs, stars, and celebrities, and I see quite a few in the house tonight.
Yeah, really a festive atmosphere around this event and this weekend. There's just so much going on, both on and off the court.
And that one's good.
And we're seeing right here the defense is definitely optional.
Yeah, and we're seeing which option the players are taking. Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive in this kind of game format.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Paul Millsap's checked in for Drummond. Dragic comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Irving.
Well, it never gets old to see the incredible talent on display here at All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
And this year is no different.
Well, pretty much all of the events are a lot of fun to watch, and it's a combination. Of tremendous skill and entertainment. You can't beat it.
And he gets it to go.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here is Hayward. 9 points in the game so far. Jacks up a three. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And that concludes
let it boil away. But please run along, cause ladies is feeling wrong. And I got some right for them right after this song. Boy, P. Ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
Yeah, and Kevin, often the second half is where you see that intensity turned up a bit.
Well, yeah, the first half maybe a little more loose, and then the second half is where it can get more competitive once the game is on the line.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Harden out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Zach Randolph. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Hayward in at the three. Now here's Wall. Into Horford. No good. Some solid defense from Bosh. 5-on-3 break. Randolph with the ball. He's picked up by James. Out to the wing. It's tipped. Three-pointer. Hayward. That's good. Hayward's got 15 points.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Wall. Pass to Wade. Fires for three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Wade.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Here's Bosh. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. He's got 12.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The East All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And so Wall nails both of them. Hayward with the ball. He's got 15. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hayward's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. Wall passes to Horford. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. The East making a switch. Irving's checked in. The West making some changes. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So for the West, Wash comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Kevin Durant. James, no good. Now Bosh. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Hayward can hit. Wade outside. Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his third assist on the night.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Here's Bosch. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Bosch has got 6 in the quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. West.
What you want? Girls on me like it's super glued on. Like a table you can place food on. Like Szechuan or Hunan.
We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
Both teams putting on a show.
Boy, it sure has been fun to watch, hasn't it? Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
It really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far.
Pau Gasol is out there with Horford. Then there's Irving. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 12. 1:53 left in the game. John Wall's checked in for Irving. The West also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Cousins. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. Mitch Thompson in for Russell Westbrook.
His stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Gasol is screen on Curry. No one near James as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bosch, no one around him. Al Horford with the rebound. Now here's Wade. No luck.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Bosch kicks to Hayward. It's stolen by Wade. Wall attacking. Poke loose. Gasol. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here is Hayward. Out to the right wing from the baseline. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Hayward.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Wade kicks the Wall. Takes it from 10. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so here are the West All-Stars. The shot by Hayward, wide open. The long distance 3 is buried.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out. Surprisingly, he hasn't really been a big part of their offense. I don't think he ever got into a rhythm.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Bosch can't get that one to fall.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there. There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Lets it go with a 3. On the money.
What a final quarter they're having.